Have you ever wondered why Mexican moms treat their sons like as if they're made of glass, but treat their daughters as if they're made of steel? Today we're going to talk about that situation. The thing about Mexican families or any other Hispanic family, not just Mexicans, because that happens a lot with, people from the Caribbean and stuff like that, where the sons and fathers, they seem to be more important than the daughters, and this can manifest in various ways. They put the daughter to do all the chores for the man, for the son, cook for them, clean after them, and the sons don't do nothing. This goes from protecting the men from the abuse that they made and not calling the police to doing the dishes and everything for them, and just it goes on this situation of machismo. Do you know what that means? Machismo. So we're going to talk about that because it feels so unfair for us women, especially the oldest daughter, to be always taking care of the men of the house whenever the mom is not up to the standards, right? If she's sick or something, the responsibility falls on the daughter. And I just need to speak about it because I feel like it's not fair at all. Tell me if you have experienced that. I'm sure if you are the oldest daughter, I'm sure you have experienced something like this. Mothers usually protect the toxic men, and they make you feel like, and they always think that it makes them feel guilty that they decided to call the police on the abusers. They decided to call the police and do something about it, but the mom is never going to back them up unless it's a good mom. But it feels like these type of people, these type of women just prefer their daughters because they were raised in a world where, an environment where everything was machismo, right? Everything was to be just for the dad, just for the father, just for the sons. So they're like, okay, go get him some food. Did you clean his clothes? Oh, pick up after him. Go clean his room. Wash his clothes. Raising the boys to believe that they're somehow better than the women in the household. And then the women have to carry everything on their shoulders just to keep the man of the house and the son happy. Like the song, never lifts a finger. You make me do too much labor. Just like that. So these mothers, they're so into their beliefs that if some abuse happens in the household, they want to keep it a secret because they feel like, oh, no, what are the neighbors going to think? What is everybody going to think? You cannot be putting that secret out there, and they make us feel shamed that we're just trying to speak up for ourselves, and they make us feel shamed that we're trying to do something about what happened to us. But in the end, they're just always going to defend their men, the toxic men. They're always going to be defending the toxic men, whether it's in the household or it's some sort of abuse that happened in the family. This is where the term Cinderella syndrome comes from because, the men, they're always putting the woman to work. And I'm going to make a video about that. Just stay tuned for that because I'm going to be talking about Cinderella syndrome because I suffer from that. And even like last year, I was still suffering from that. And I'm going to talk about responsibilities always falls like on the oldest daughter, just trying to, she's trying to get her life together and trying to become better. And then just the mother makes her feel bad about it. So the daughters stop talking about what happened to them because in the end, the mom is always going to be there. The mom is not going to leave the marriage. The mom is going to stay there. So in the end, they feel like, okay, I should not speak about it because in the end, she's going to stay there and I'm the bad guy. When clearly the father or the son or whatever, they're the bad guy. But the mom is always protecting toxic men. So it makes you feel like you're the bad guy. When abuse happens, mostly the moms are always covering up everything, or they don't believe their daughters, or if they do, they believe it, they accept it, they don't do nothing about it, and they just cover it up. Mexican mothers or Hispanic mothers, they're always very, very careful about their reputation in their household, with their family. They're always thinking about their reputation, about how other people see them, instead of acting and being a good parent and keeping their daughters safe. And they're submissive, and their energy is very submissive. Just, oh yeah, here's your plate. The dad always eats first. Or stuff like that. It's very, very heavy, and Mexican culture is very, very heavy. So the daughter most likely goes out and just, she conquers the world, while the son he cannot even cook no egg. He cannot even boil water for himself because he's so dependent on the mother and the daughters and the sisters just doing everything for him. And when you confront the person of some sort of abuse or something that's happening, they tell you, you know what? You need to respect me because I put a roof over your head. They throw everything that they're supposed to be doing for you to your face. So there's no winning with these people. There's clearly no winning. What are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to handle everything? The only way is to go no contact, do your thing, and just move out, because there's no way to handle a stubborn mom like that. She's not going to learn. She's not going to really pay attention to what's going on in the house. Mostly they know what's happening. They know they're abusing you, or they know that, you're the Cinderella of the house, right? But they don't care. They leave everything to you, and you have to deal with your own issues. I'm not divorcing your dad. I'm not divorcing your dad. That's my man. Mostly, a lot of the women, they blame you. They think that you're the one that provoked him. That you're the one that, oh, you must have provoked him. And if there's a case of domestic violence, you cannot even call the police either, because they, oh, what do you call the police? What do you call the, you know, they're thinking about their reputation. You cannot save them. They have to save themselves if they want to save themselves. You cannot do it because they just throw it back at your face and leave you as you're the bad guy. So in any situation of abuse, in any situation like that, you cannot do nothing in those type of households. Girl, she said that I reported my abuse and my whole family got mad at me. I reported my dad and called the police, and the whole family got mad at me. They are not paying attention to what the daughter went through. They are not there for her. They're there for the toxic man in the household. They're there for the dad, the abuser. Instead of protecting the daughter, everybody gets mad at her because you ruined this whole family. You ruined this whole family. Instead of blaming the guy, he's the one that ruined the whole family. He's the one that went and did that situation. What do you mean she's the one that ruined the whole family? No. But they blame her. And in these toxic families, they love to just hide their kids' mistakes. They will hide their son's cheating on his girlfriend. They don't care. They will hide the mistress. She can come over, and then the next day the girlfriend can come over. She would just be quiet. Because that's the type of the mothers they are. They take their toxic men in a lot of environments. In all the environments, they will be protecting their toxic men. They don't care about the daughters. They care more about the men. So tell me what you think about the situation in the comments, because I feel like a lot of the families go through this. We just stay quiet because we've been conditioned to stay quiet and not speak about nothing. But tell me if you have experienced this situation in the comments, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.